And yes, I did it again. I ran every day. 120 days, that's 4 months, 16 weeks. 200 plus days, that's 304 days. Yo, what is up everybody? Rafaelantihero here. We are back with yet another effing running everyday update. It's about 3:30 a.m. right now. It's day 317. And if you've been living under a rock for the past month or so, last Halloween, October 31st, I achieved 10 straight months. That's 304 days. In today's video, I'm gonna tell you the 10 things that I learned across that 10 months. I'm actually in the middle of a 5K run right now. So what I'm gonna do today, every 500 meters, I'm gonna tell you one thing. So let's fucking go. So number one, running alone will not make you rip. Although it is very effective in losing weight consistently. For me, January up to now, I've lost about a kilogram per month, 11 kilograms in almost 11 months, give or take. If you wanna actually have a great fat loss, calorie deficit, sprinting is very good. Speed workouts are really great for like burning that fat. But anyways, again, number one, running alone will not make you ripped, but it is very good for consistent weight loss. Number two, it all starts with the feet. And the way you run faster is to put as much vertical force into the ground with your feet. The way you can do that is through hyper arc fascia training. The goal of that is to convert you from a muscle-driven athlete to a fascia-driven athlete, and that is gonna carry over to your training in the gym, where you're not gonna build for hypertrophy necessarily, but you're gonna train for fascia, for performance, for athleticism. So I'm gonna talk about it in the next few videos, but fascia training over hypertrophy bodybuilding training. So shout out to Chongzi for that information. He's been trying to tell this to people for like years. This is like finally the year where I understood what that means. Number three, in addition to that, fascia rolling is the best way to warm up and to cool down as well. I've tried it all, man. Stretching, meditation, yoga, whatever the hell warm up these cookie cutter running programs have. I've tried it, I've done it, and nothing is quite effective as fascia rolling. Now, I only say fascia rolling because foam rolling is actually with foam. And I use like a massage ball. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna have a B-roll over here. It's a fucking hard massage ball. I got it from Miniso. I don't know, maybe $2.99 or $3.99. I'm not really sure about the price, but if I find it, I'm gonna link it below. Alright, so moving on, number four, injury is the worst thing that can happen to your performance. This was definitely true when I had my 7-Eleven run. That I trained really well, I was in tip-top shape, I was in the best shape of this year, but 2 days, 48 hours before the race, I got into an accident and broke my fucking rib. And that injury just affected my performance. I couldn't even run the day after. It's really important that when you do train, be careful, don't get injured. Especially like something like the ribs, or maybe you bang your head, or maybe break your leg. So yeah, I couldn't run, but I still matched my PR of 37 That was because I was in tip-top shape. I went to a chiropractor and then I warmed up fully, and I was on some painkillers. So a lot of things went right, even though it all went wrong. So continuing on, number five is 5 kilometers is not that far, man. Right now I'm in the middle of a 5K run. I stop every 500 meters. Considering that in the race I had a broken rib, like almost every step that I got wrong stabbed me in my fucking lungs, but I was still able to nearly match my PR by 28 seconds. That goes to show, man, if you're determined and you're in good condition and you don't have a rib injury, you can actually get a pretty good speed for that. My challenge for the next month is I'm gonna run 5 kilometers for 30 days, every single day. Moving on to number six, and this is actually a very good tip. If you're listening, creatine plus coffee is the best pre-run drink. Pre-run meal or pre-workout meal if you're working out. For me, the caffeine wakes me up and the creatine provides me with a strength to use my muscles when I do run 5K, when I do lift weights, and then combine that with the fascia training, I'm a beast, man. Everything's so effortless. I don't realize how easy it is. I'm training for like months and I could have done more. So creatine plus coffee, best pre-workout. So number seven is switching to minimalist shoes is the best decision you can ever make to prioritize your fascia and be fascia driven. I just want to show you my shoes right now. Those are minimalistic Nikes. Very classic. It's minimalistic design. It's gonna allow me to use my feet to push through the ground. Remember, vertical forces. And then I'm gonna run faster. Not only faster, but more effortlessly. And when I bought this, my fiance said, how the fuck you're gonna run with that? That looks like a hard-ass shoe. And I said, baby, it's all about fascia training. It's all about the feet. Minimalism is the key of life. So even though in a broken rib, I still ran 37 minutes and 50 seconds. But I used fascia training, minimalistic shoes to prioritize that. If you're watching this and you want to get into fascia training, switch your shoes. Because I believe the more customized the shoes is for running, the more soft it is, comfortable, it's more inclined to make you muscle driven rather than fascia driven. See these people when they're running like, and like they're really like trying so hard to run, when in reality you can make it look effortless with hyper arc fascia training. If you're watching this and you switch to minimalistic shoes, let me know how you feel. Instagram is there, my Facebook page is there, and also you can comment down below. Number 8, running is a form of meditation. Now I've talked about this in length before, because when I'm running, when I'm not playing my music, when I'm focusing on my run, and that's the only thing that I focus on, that has a meditative quality. And for me personally, I love that. I'm focused on one thing, and that's one of the weakest points for me. What is meditation actually? What is meditation in its core? It's focusing on one thing. Most meditations are all about breathing, because that's the only thing that you need to focus on. For me, focusing on my feet. If you do hyper arc fascia training, that's what you focus on, and that has a meditative quality. Yo, what is up everybody? Rafaelantihero, and we are back. This is day 320. My video last Sunday got cut off because the Xiaomi E action cam being out of battery, malfunctioning. That's what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna continue with number 9 and number 10. Alright, so number 9 is listening to content while running. It will help you maximize your performance. It can be audiobooks, it can be music, or it can be podcast. So any of the three would be fine. And I personally listen different things at different points in my streak. Imagine 300 days. I started with, the mainstream music, Bruno Mars, Maroon 5, Charlie Puth, Taylor Swift, famous names. But recently, I've listened to drama OSTs, so they're pretty good as well. Even more recently, I've just listened to some Andrew Tate podcasts and also some Robert Kiyosaki podcasts. The thing with music is, it is a stimulant. So it kind of stimulates your brain in a way that you will run fast. It's just a different feeling if there's music on. I know I said that running is a kind of meditation, and there's a place for that. I think the key there is just balance. Sometimes you gotta meditate, sometimes you gotta listen to music to improve your performance. It's personal preference at the end of the day. Alright, so number 10, last but not the least, is track your progress. Use an app, invest in a smartwatch, or any other kind of app, device that you can measure your progress. Not the old school manually record your time or whatever. This is what helped me continue my streak. 320 days straight. I track it every single day. I used to post it in Instagram every single day as well. But there are different points in my streak that I felt like I needed to detox from social media. It was getting toxic. Felt bad every time I opened one of these social media apps. That's why I just stuck to my Nike Run Club app. I recently invested in a smartwatch. I want to run lightweight. That's a good way to track your progress without bringing your phone. Because I used to bring my phone and a camera. If you want to record, just record your time, use a smartwatch, choose an app. It's all personal preference, but at the end of the day, what gets measured gets managed. So that is it for today's video, guys. It's getting dark out here. It's currently 6:30. From out of these 10, I'm gonna pick my 5 favorite ones and I'm gonna talk about them separately in a separate video. But if you would like to request or to expound on any of the 10 items that I said, comment down below. Let's have a discussion. Tell me how you feel. And this has been your boy Rafaelantihero. I'll see you next time. Peace out.